Big goals, big life. Now let's ball.
Tío al fin está montado en el avión.
Tan buen día. Sí,
Buenos
creo
días.
que ya viene en un ratito. ¿Cómo están todas? Porque no veo hombres.
Big goals,
Speed
big
light.
life. Now let's
No
ball.
tenemos hombres, no tenemos inglés.
Tan buen día. Ah, momento. Sí,
Buenos
creo
días.
que ya viene con speaker el YouTube. Ya, ahí estamos. Bueno, ¿cómo están? Buenos días. ¿Cómo durmieron?
Buenos días.
¿Cómo durmieron? ¿Bien?
Bien,
¿Despertaron bien?
todo bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Tú
¿Ánimo?
qué?
¿Ya cenaron? ¿Ya hicieron cosas?
De todo.
Bueno, Steve dije estaba un poquito atrasado, así que ya venía. Pero veamos, ¿alguien tiene algún logro de ayer?
Ahí
¿Algún win?
llegó, ¿eh?
Ahí llegó Steve. ¿Alguien tiene algún logro de ayer que quiera empezar a compartir? Ah, te voy a meter entonces en
Ya voy para el cuartico.
tu cuartico.
Me encerraron.
Ah, pero I'm not a host. I'm not a host.
Se fregó.
Hey.
Ay,
Oh,
Hey,
you know what? I should make you the host so you can record.
I'm recording, but I cannot put Silvana in her
Oh,
translation.
you know what? Here, I'm gonna give you a host again.
Okay, thank
Because
you.
I'm walking around right now. I went for too long a walk.
está
One second, one
caminando.
second, one second. Okay, here you go. You're a
Sí,
host.
ok.
Ya eres host.
Entonces ahora voy a poner a
Para el encierro,
Silvana
para el cuartico, vengan.
en su encierro para
El
que vean
cuartico del bebé.
y gocen. Inglés a español. Aquí está. Ya. Bye. Ya, ahí la encerramos en su cuarto. So we were saying good morning. Everybody slept well. I hope you had a good day too. And we were asking about some wins. ¿Alguien tiene logros de ayer? ¿Algunito?
Yeah,
Yo.
go for it. Yo.
Carola.
Yo tengo una persona que es un contacto en frío, que me lo refirió alguien, pero que no me hizo la introducción, por eso para mí es un contacto en frío. Y lo he empezado a contactar desde el día 10 de diciembre, conversación un día, conversación otra. Primero me dijo que no me iba a dar una cita, después me dijo que me la iba a hacer difícil, pero
Ah,
sí, como enamorado, pero hemos tenido conversación y ayer felizmente me dijo, ok, creo que la próxima semana voy a tener 20 minutos para ti. Eso han sido 13 contactos con esta
eso,
persona.
te iba a
Después
preguntar cuánto.
a la 13ª, así que
13,
eso
muy
es un
bien.
logro.
Muy bien.
Sí.
You want me to translate or are you... Está como caminando por todos lados. él.
Yeah,
Do
can you
you
translate?
hear?
I'm
Okay,
walking
yes.
around, so it's kind of hard to
Yeah,
see.
I know. So I didn't know if you were listening. She had a cold contact. Somebody introduced this person to her, and she started talking to this person on December 10th. And at first he said he would not give her an appointment. Then he said it would make it hard on her. And after 13 follow-ups, he said that he might have 20 minutes for her next week. So that's her wit.
Wow, good job. 13 follow-ups. That's amazing.
Ujú. Bien. Muy, muy bien. ¿Alguien más tiene algún logro?
Yo,
Diga.
bueno, yo anoche no me conecté porque me fui a las 10:30 a la casa de mi vecina a contarle un poco del trabajo, de lo que hacemos, de cómo poder ayudarla, de sus metas. Y esta mañana, o sea, hace poquito rato, me envió los datos y la voy a inscribir. Se va a inscribir. Así
¿Confía?
que sí, como ella tiene tiempito en la noche, voy a conversar con ella sobre el desafío para que se conecte en la nochecita con nosotros.
Súper.
Así que
Bravo, felicitaciones. Siempre estuvo al lado, ¿viste? Los diamantes están ahí.
¿Verdad?
She went to her neighbor's house last night. That's why she couldn't be on the challenge call. Um, but she was a prospect, and now she gave her all the information, and she's signing her in today, and she's going to talk her into coming to the call tonight.
Nice, very nice.
Yes. Very nice. Te felicito, Mari.
All right, anyone else?
¿Alguien más? No.
None at all?
I have a win that's a general win, but I think it's a win anyway. I've been feeling a little unorganized these first days of the year. I don't know if this has happened to any one of you. So a couple of days ago, I decided to start organizing my life again, like I like it to be, and I used to have it. So I started waking up early like before, even though I went to bed late at night. I just started doing it again, getting up early, working out very early, and then reading my book. I'm about to finish my first book of a year, and start scheduling things for the next day, so I don't wake up without having a schedule, something that I know I have to do. At least name the things that I have to do. So that's been working better since yesterday and today as
Is
well.
it yours? Oh. Sorry, Micah, go ahead. Yeah, so I was earlier, I was just kind of I was on the call, so I was on the call. So anyways, I'm stopped at the 7-Eleven right now, just kind of doing after the walk. So
Yeah, I can see you're complicated right now, but
what's it?
don't worry. But Silvana, I think you got that, right? ¿Lo pudiste
You got
decir?
it?
Yeah. Everybody got it. Yeah. It's just that I'm being a little more
Yeah.
organized like I used to be before, and getting up early because, I told you I was going to bed very late, so I couldn't get up in the morning to work out
Yeah.
like I used to. And that disorganizes everything for me. So I said, okay, stop. And I started working out in the morning, reading. I'm about to finish my first book right now of the year, and that got
Nice.
me like back on track. Like I'm getting organized again.
That's a great one. Yeah, you know
Yes.
what? I think it's always good to kind of get I mean, it's not even just the beginning of the year. Sometimes it's like during the middle of the year. I get set up on something that I was doing, and then I stopped doing, and then so yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I'll sit here. Yeah, so cool deal. Yeah, so you can see I'm at a 7-Eleven. I don't know if you know what a 7-Eleven is. And you guys have 7-Elevens in Latin
Yeah.
America? You do? Okay.
Different name, but the same concept.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, anyways, yeah. So congratulations on all the wins. But yeah, I went for a late walk earlier, and then just got back a little late. So instead of going back 11, it's 24 hours here. And just so you know, like literally there's 7-Eleven in every other corner. Okay. It's like there's more 7-Elevens than you can imagine Starbucks in Seattle, where Starbucks came from. So it's, yeah. And they do everything from like little food stuff. I mean, they have like real foods here. Okay. You can even like, do your mail. You can set up laundry so they can pick up laundry, buy airline tickets, hotels, pay for your bills and everything else. So it's kind of a really interesting place. So anyways, I just wanted to share with you, a little bit of, how things run here. Like they literally run like 24 hours. So you can imagine how in Asia, just things run so fast, right? We talk about speed. That's why people go so fast. There's there's people that make like $1.5 million a month, from Nu Skin in Asia. 1.5 million a month, not sales, commission.
Wow.
So think about the speed, right?
Maybe.
Like, how do they go so fast, and how do they leverage? How do they? It's not just you going fast. It's you could, because we're limited, right? Each one of us, if we go fast, we're limited by the amount of time that we have, right? You're limited to 24 hours a day. So what do you do after that? You need to build team members. That's why I keep telling you guys, you got to build fast. Okay, build team. The statistics with the show, the business, that one's really important if you want to make millions of dollars. Okay, you need to get that number up. If you don't, you're gonna get capped. You're gonna limit yourself to how much money you make, because it's only you. Okay, nothing wrong with that. But if your goal is to make millions of dollars, that's the problem. You need to get that number, the show business up. But some people says, oh, but I'm getting Nu Skin's giving us so many percentage to have all this, customers and all that stuff. Yeah, that's a game that Nu Skin wants you to play. But if you play that game, that means you spend all your time doing that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with doing that and then showing other people how to do that, but it takes time. But what's even more powerful is, is finding the guys that want to do it. I think about it. I don't know if they're franchises here. They might be corporately owned here. But let's say, for example, McDonald's in the United States. How do you get so many McDonald's open around the world? It's not by, getting the guy to work at the McDonald's and slowly become manager and slowly become the owner, make enough money. That's too freaking slow. What they do is say, hey, look, let's get all these, who are the entrepreneurs with millions of dollars that are business minded to come in and do that, right? So it's the same concept, guys. Like, so you're looking for those business owners that want, the people who want a big vision and when you take big action. Those are the guys that you want to work with. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with customers or people want to make an extra money. Great, they come in your team, but you got to focus on the right people depending on what your goals are. So yeah, I just want to share with you that. I mean, there's literally, like, they have taken the 7-Eleven concept that came from the United States, the whole different level. Over there, it's just a gas station, there's a convenience store, they make a little bit of money, but no, here it's like full service. I mean, like, I don't know what here. Look, this is like napkins. They sell napkins here. I mean, look, they sell, let me show you. They sell, I don't know, little toys. They sell dog food, cat food, I mean, your toothbrushes, I don't know, women's stuff. I mean, they sell socks. They sell literally everything here. It's a convenience store, like really convenient. So it's almost midnight here, and it's open, and there's a bunch of people here. I just saw some young kids come in. They just, grabbing some little bit of alcohol to finish up after their partying. But I just want you guys to see, the different parts of the world, what's possible. So just because that's in Asia doesn't mean you guys can't do it. So the question you should be asking is, why not me? If they can do it, why not me? Right? Guys, the world is so bright, you can have everything. You just set some New Year's resolutions and goals. Make sure you set some big ones and go after it, because you can have it. Just because, no one in your city or no one in your country, made $1 million in a year doesn't mean you can't do it. You'd be the first to say, we're the first, right? That's what Sharon and I did. We made $1 million in 18 months, after and Nu Skin's been in United States for years. And so doesn't mean that, and some people are saying, oh, it will take you 3 to 5 years to be a blue diamond. Well, like, who cares? That's your idea, not mine. You guys, you can do blue diamond in 3 to 5 years, or you can do it in 50 years. That's fine. They said, well, that's the average. Who cares about the average? Do you want to be average? Do you guys want to be average, or do you want to be extraordinary? Right? I mean, read that book by Grant Cardone. Be obsessed or be average. You want to be average, or you want to be obsessed about being like, and you don't have to be number one. And some people say, well, I want to be number one, so I want to be number one. Well, You could be number one. Other people could be number one too. Number one doesn't mean anything. You could be number one of the guys that make, $5,000 a month. You'd be number one, right? If you're only in your country, top guys making 5,000 and you're number one, guess what? You made $5,000 a month. That's great, but I'm sure that's not what your goal is. So set a goal of how much money you want to make. What is your goal versus someone else's goal? What they want, right? So you can have, it's not enough just to be number one. It's more important to be like, I'm getting my goal, okay? And it doesn't matter how many other people do it. If they do it, great. If they beat you, great. Use that as inspiration. Just because someone made a $1.5 million a month in Nu Skin doesn't mean you can't make more than that. All right? I plan to make more than that. That's the target. How can I do that, right? I'm like thinking, how can I put that together to do that, right? So just because you don't succeed the first time doesn't mean you can't succeed. So I just wanted to bring that from Asia so you guys can see what is possible out there, okay? What is absolutely possible, and anything is possible. Cool? So I don't have access to the numbers, okay? But that's okay. So let's go over. Any questions, you have about this, or about you want to role play or whatnot, So let's do that. Anybody? Oh, so I'm getting my yogurt drink.
¿Alguien quiere hacer un juego de roles? Pregunta de cierre, de prospección, de cómo hablarle a alguien. Nadie. ¿No?
Oh, any questions, anything, or like, yeah, anything you want to know, or anything that you have like, a little slight confusion or not exactly sure. Nada?
Ya, yo.
Crickets. Ya, ahí está.
Yeah, go for it.
Bien.
Ya, voy a hablar la próxima semana con este señor, que él no me conoce, yo no lo conozco. Sé que hay una razón, pero no le he encontrado la urgencia. Entonces, no sé cómo hacer allí. ¿Qué debo hacer? Sí.
She's gonna
Sí,
talk next
yo le hice
week.
las preguntas de Steve, pero él también está también por otros lugares, ¿no? Entonces, no sé qué va a suceder allí, pero bueno, igual voy a ir a la reunión. Es virtual, porque no está en mi ciudad. Entonces, no sé qué recomendación se puede hacer allí.
She's gonna have this virtual meeting with this guy next week, and she found out some reasons or some like pain maybe, but not the urgency. And this is a virtual call that they will have. She doesn't know him and he doesn't know her, and she wants to find out how she could find the urgency. I froze.
The
Guy
urgency
freeze?
of the person? No, you're fine. Maybe it was me. But so wait, what do you mean? You want to find
okay.
You want to find the urgency, but since you're doing it online, you're not sure what to do, or?
Yeah, she said she did some of the questions and she thinks she found the pain or the reason that he might want to do the business, but not urgency.
Hola,
Okay.
creo que me congelé.
Sí, pero le dije recién lo que estabas diciéndome.
Ah, ok.
Fue cortito.
Es que como las comunicaciones han sido solo por mensaje de texto, no he encontrado realmente mucho. Creo que en la reunión podría como que empezar de cero. Solamente sé la referencia que me dio la persona.
Claro. Yeah,
¿No?
she's been having only text communication, so she doesn't, they don't know each other personally. So she thinks that maybe during the meeting she can start like from scratch with him.
Oh, so she spoke with him before, found the pain, but didn't find the urgency, and this is a follow up. Is that right?
Sí.
Did you get that, Maka?
I lost connection, but yes, I think she found some of the pain, but not the urgency, and they don't know each other, so she thinks
Oh.
that starting at the meeting, she could
Sé que
start
hay
from
una-
zero.
Sé que hay una razón porque la persona que me lo refirió inicialmente me dijo que iba a hacer el negocio y yo al pedirle los 5 contactos, él estaba en la lista. Y me dijo, él la podría interesar
Mhm.
porque se está quedando sin trabajo y está buscando
Ujú.
oportunidades. Pero esta va a ser como una primera reunión
Oh.
realmente, ¿no?
Oh,
Donde
got it.
tengo que encontrar todo.
So this was a referral from someone that was starting the business with her. So this person got this new prospect on his list of the 5 people that they would contact. So, and he was
Oh,
about
got it.
to not have a job, and so that she knows the reason or the pain, but not the
The
urgency.
new
because
person is
The
about
new
to lose a
one.
job.
The new one, yeah.
Okay, did the person tell you that they're going to lose their job?
No, él no me contó a mí absolutamente nada. Lo único que sé es de la persona con
De la
quien...
referencia.
Ajá, correcto.
No,
Sí,
The
esta
other
es como
person told him
una...
that he's going to lose a job.
the one that referred this person. ¿Cómo se
The
llama?
one that referred,
No tanto.
yeah,
¿Cómo
give me
se
a
llama
name.
el nuevo? Eso, ¿cómo se
This
llama?
person, that
Porque-
person, I don't. Person
Yeah,
A and B or
exactly.
whatever their name. Easier.
¿Cómo
Yeah.
se llama?
Ok, Juan Carlos. Juan Carlos es el contacto y Silvana era la persona
Era
que
tu
dijo que
afiliada.
sí. Exacto.
Okay, yeah. So Silvana was her
Okay, Juan
affiliate,
Carlos is
and
the contact.
Juan Carlos is the new contact. And Silvana told Carola that Juan Carlos
Okay.
was about to lose his job. But Juan Carlos hasn't told Carola
And-
anything because they haven't talked.
They haven't talked, or they have talked. They haven't talked.
They
Oh,
haven't,
great. Then I mean, yeah.
just messages.
Oh,
Es
got it.
más,
Well, yeah. So you're going to be calling. You're going to have a conversation
They
with
will
him,
have a
like on the
video
phone.
call now.
Soon?
Video next week.
Perfect. Yeah, I would start over. Even just remember whatever you spoke about before. You could assume that like he forgot about it. Yeah, you forgot about it. Okay, that conversation never happened, or so you can ask the same question over and over again.
ok, excelente.
Hello.
Gracias, gracias.
Yes, she got it.
Ujú.
Yeah, just start with the finding out the pain and the problem, and we get the urgency, and then find out if there's access to money, and close. Yeah, but since you know that he's looking for a job, okay, you can follow along that path, right? Ask him about business, a job, and what's his next, what are the opportunities or whatnot, and then so continue on that path, and that's the way to do it. So even though you've texted before, he might have told you, you want to make money, et cetera, but yeah, do that. That's great.
Ok,
Yeah, let
gracias.
us know how it goes.
Gracias.
Yeah, so find the pain, right? Hey, you know what? Why are you, your friend says you're one of the top contacts, why are you the top? Why did he say you're the top contact? That's how I usually approach it. It's an easy way to go. But you already started the conversation with him, so that's okay. But if it's like brand new, I would say, hey, your friend, I don't know, Silvana told me that you're the top contact to talk to. So I'm curious, why did she say that? I acknowledge them, so that's how I start the conversation. And then why? Oh, because no. Then you say, no, I'm not that good or whatnot. Oh, okay, well, I mean, but she said that for some reason. Well, maybe because I was, top engineer or top sales or blah, 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 whatever else. Oh, why is that? Why were you top sales? Why are you top engineer? Why are you good at communicating? Whatever they say. The why, going deeper. and you finding out the reason, and then find out, hey, well, so if you're the top, I say, hey, well, if you're top at that, why are you looking for something else? Well, because I lost my job. Oh, okay. Well, what's going on? Was that recently or a long time ago? Oh, that was a long time ago. Oh, how long? Like 3 months. Oh, wow. So you've been looking for a job for 3 months? Yeah, I've been looking, can't find anything else. Well, so how's that affecting you? Not getting a job for 3 months. Man, things are getting tight. My money, I'm struggling. Okay. So what happens if you don't find another job for another 6 months or 3 months? Oh, I'm going to be in trouble. So you're looking for something now? Yeah, I'm open to everything. Okay, cool. So are you willing to invest in your future, put in the time, the energy, and maybe resources? Yeah, okay, I'm willing to do that. Well, great. So but why now? Why are you talking to me about this now? Oh, because like I said, I really need it. I really open to something. I'm open to everything. Okay, great. Well, let me show you what I got. Okay. And I just go there, show them a little bit of the business and then ask them to close, Yeah, here's a kit, blah, blah, blah. And then let's do it. So yeah, it's, yeah, go ahead.
Una pregunta más. En los mensajes de texto, en las conversaciones, él me dice que está enfocado en un proyecto suyo ya. O sea, ya nunca tiene tiempo, por eso nunca ha tenido tiempo para reunirse conmigo. Entonces, mi idea es mostrarle el plan de compensación, así como nos has enseñado, Steve, y llevarlo al número grande para llamar la atención, porque hemos aprendido contigo que hay que llamar la atención. Esa sería la única forma en que creo yo puedo llamar su atención, mostrándole el dinero grande. Pero, ¿hay alguna otra forma que se podría hacer allí?
To show the numbers? I mean, she said, use the numbers to get the attention.
Yes.
I mean, it depends on the person, what their interest is, if they're like a big entrepreneur, you show them how to make a few dollars, they're not interested. It's like this, you need the big hook for the big fish, right? Like if you're going to catch a little fish, you can use a little shrimp, right? But if you're going to catch a shark, you're going to show them a shrimp. The shark has no interest in it. He wants to eat like a big tuna, like a 100-pound tuna. That's what the big shark wants to eat, So you got to find out where his appetite is, And sometimes you show you're trying to catch a little fish, and you show him big tuna. He's like, I can't eat that. I'm too small. So you need to find out what his appetite is, like what kind of money he makes, what kind of dreams he has, So as you find that out, then you can decide what you want to show them. Because like if you show someone who's like they work, I don't know, they're a housewife and they never made a lot of money and they don't have big dreams. Hey, you can make millions of dollars. It just goes right over the head. They go, well, this has nothing to do with me. It's like showing a housewife, okay, how they own the biggest hotel, okay, you tell the housewife, hey, I can show you how to own the whole Marriott chain. What do you think the housewife is gonna do? And they go, oh, okay, because they don't think they can do it. They have no interest. It's just way beyond them. So if you're interested in but if you show an entrepreneur like myself, you're like, hey, listen, they can own all these apartment buildings and run it and create the cash flow for my business. I go, show me the numbers, right? So it depends on like what type of people you're talking to, So I'm interested in, for me, I'm interested in working with entrepreneurs, not like just somebody who want to make it a few dollars. Like a lot of times, I have someone who wants to buy a product, I send it to my downline. I go, you take care of them, because I don't have time. For me, I'm not. So that's how I operate. So and it depends. And some people who like they don't know how to operate with the entrepreneurs, so that's fine. You can start with with the people making a few extra dollars, get confident, feel better at it, and then you can work your way up. But that's how I approach it. Yeah. So you need to find out through the questions, the pain, finding the pain and the problem, and then the urgency. In the middle of that, you're fact finding what's going on and how to help that person. I mean, you got to find out, is this guy ready to make? Is he ready? He's gonna make. If he's interested in making a few dollars, or he's interested in making hundreds of dollars, thousands, tens of thousands, or millions. What you got to figure out. This is your funnel. Finding out where they're at, so you can put the right information for him. So that's always critical. Like if you came up to me and said, hey Steve, you can make an extra $100 here. I'm like, why do I need $100? I have commercial property, I have residential properties, I have all these in different states around the United States that pays me income. I got this new skin business, I got this business that pays me residual, millions of dollars. So why would that interest me? Right? So you need the right hook. I mean, the best thing is like the fish, right? You gotta have the right bait for the right catch, whatever you're catching. Like like today I had a Uber driver, I need to go somewhere, I need to go pick up something for my wife, and so take Uber, and we're just talking, this guy, young guy, and we just start we're driving, and I just asked him, I said, yeah, how long you been doing Uber? Oh, I've been doing it for on and off, helping my dad. And then from there, I asked him, I said, great. I said, well, what else do you do? I said, oh, I'm in insurance. Okay, great. You're doing insurance. That's awesome. How long have you been doing that? 10 years. But you notice I haven't pitched him anything. I just ask him questions because I'm trying to find out if he's worth my time. I only have so much time in a day. Like, we're traveling, doing business around the world. Like, my time's limited. I'm here in Taiwan probably another 2 weeks. Then I'll be back in China. I'll be in China, in Guangzhou for another, a week or so, and back in Taiwan, and then back in the States. So my time's limited. I'm looking for the right ones that is gonna, I'm not gonna find someone that I need to like sit here in front of and I have to train them every day. I'm looking for the go-getters that's gonna run it, where I give them just a little bit of information that's enough, and he can just run, right? Just like you guys in Latin America, right? I'm not there. Maca's running, all this business all over Latin America. There's other guys, you guys are in different cities in different countries. You guys are in Peru, you guys in Lima, I don't know, wherever else, Bogota, I see Lisby here, right? Bogota. Like, does Lisby need me? No, she doesn't need me at all. She probably runs a business better than me. That's the kind of people I'm looking for. So, but it doesn't. But some people say, "Well, I'm not ready to do that." That's fine. Get confident, build it. So you're looking for you're always seeing, because like we talked about the other day. How much money are you worth? Are you worth? How much do you think you're worth? Like, how much money per hour? Right? I mean, we'll ask again. Just put it in the chat. How much do you think you're worth per hour? How much? Let's do that exercise again. You let me know. How much do you guys think you're worth an hour? How many dollars an hour? $100 an hour? Okay, good. Excellent. Anybody else? There's no right or wrong answer, guys. So what do you guys think? Let's get some $200 an hour. Okay, Lisby says great. Okay. Oh, we have 100, we have 200, we have, how about 3, 4? $80 an hour. Excellent. Anybody else? $50 an hour. Excellent. Great. I mean, we have a lot of people in this chat. So 50. So what do you got? Okay. $1,000 an hour. Gina says, excellent. Okay. Marcilla, $100 an hour. Okay. All right. Who else? Anybody else? $40 an hour. Great. All right. Sweet. How much are you worth per hour? I want to know. We have more people in here. Come on. I want some numbers. We have a lot more people. We have like what, 10, right? There's a lot more people on this call, on this conference call. How much are you worth per hour, you think? No right answers, no wrong answers. There, Yogi's laughing. Yogi, you gave an answer. That's good.
Because I told her to raise her
Who else? Come
number.
on, let's hear.
That's so few. She's a nurse.
Okay, that's
She's
good.
brilliant. She's
Well, I mean, it's fine, you know.
Sí,
It's
lo que
okay.
pasa es que mi hora enfermera
Okay. Anyone
era
else?
$8.
We had,
Yo
I don't know,
ganaba
1, 2, 3, 4,
$8
5, 6, 7,
por hora como
What is
enfermera.
$8.
she
Who
used
says
to earn
$8 an hour?
She's a nurse and she used to
$8
earn
an hour?
$8 an hour. So she
That's how much you guys make. They pay you $8 an hour in Chile?
$1,000 al
What
mes,
city is this?
$1,000 al mes, pero haciendo muchas horas
Yeah,
extras.
that's a good. Is that a good income?
as a nurse,
Is that a good income for a nurse in Chile?
that's average. That's average for working shifts.
That's average. Okay, that's good.
$1,000
Okay.
a month average.
Okay, Luis Hernandez says $200 an hour. Okay, great. Now I want you to do this exercise. Okay, so I want you to take $200. Okay, whatever you said. I don't care whatever you think. Okay, for those of you guys that don't write it, fine. If you don't write it, I want you to do it in calculator right now or write it down. Take whatever the income that you said per hour and multiply it by 2040. 2040. Multiply that out. Okay. If it's $100, it's easy, right? That'll be $200,000, right? So you guys got it? I want you to write your answers in there. 100 times 2040. Yeah. If it's 100, just remember, okay, if it's 100, it's $204,000. Okay. If it's 200, that's 408,000. Let's say round it off, 400,000. We don't have to be exact. Okay. So I want you guys to write that down. You guys got it? Put it in the chat. How much money? One new message. Yeah, loosen in. $400,000. Curl up 100,000. Okay, so yeah, you round it up. 400,000, 100,000. Okay, so okay, we have a few numbers. Okay, 163. Thank you for being so specific, Lillian. So 163,000. Okay, got it. So that's how much you're telling me you're worth. Okay, nothing, no wrong answer, no right answer. Okay, but that's just telling me how much you're worth. Okay, so if you're worth 160, let's take let's say Lisby's right there. Okay, Luis Hernandez, $400,000. Okay, $400,000. Like you're worth $200 an hour. I don't care what the numbers are. You put it $40, $100, $200 an hour. I want you to think, okay, if you're worth that kind of money, do you think you'd be spending how would you be spending your time when you're prospecting? Are you looking for the guys that's gonna make the buy up the machine? Or are you looking for the guy that's gonna run the business and sell the machine, right? Because it's still I'm gonna tell you, it's like the same amount of almost the same amount of time to present the product and present the business. You're still gonna spend 30 minutes on it. Agree? Right? Either one, whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna spend time. So for me, like I don't want to waste my time, right? How do you make $100 million? Okay, if that's your goal, right? We did 10. How do you make 100 million? How do you make $1 billion? To do that, you gotta be really efficient with your time. Otherwise, you're not gonna get there. Because we are limited on time. I mean, you got this body, right? It's gonna last so many years. And it's just gonna like not function very well. You're like, screw it, man, give me another body. You're like, damn it. So you gotta you gotta you that's why you always have to start out with your goals, guys. Otherwise, if you're like, okay, I'm just gonna work hard, wrong game, guys. The guy that sweep the streets, nothing wrong with that. But how much is he gonna make? Minimum wage, right? And every hour is minimum wage. Is he ever gonna make $1 million or 10 or whatever the goal is? It's probably never, because he's in the wrong vehicle, right? He's spending his time. He's working hard. He's working 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, but he's not gonna get his goals, right? So that's why it's number one. You have to write those big goals down. You gotta 10 times those, and you gotta break it down. How do you get there? Step by step. And then you'll know where you're at, how much time you need to spend, and what kind of people. So let's say you spend, and I made all this mistake. Like, Jerry used to tell me, Steve, you're wasting you talk to this one girl, okay? She's not even really interested in buying. She has no money. You just spend 2 hours on her. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, but she's interested. Then I think about it. Okay, what do I want? What is my purpose? Well, I don't think she's gonna, she doesn't have the contacts, and she's always like Q&A. I don't know. I kind of want to do it. Is that the kind of person I need on my team? Yeah, I can get a sale and spend more time on it, but like, it's wasting my time. I'm like, oh, got it. My time's precious. If it's worth 200, well, how about $1,000 an hour, right? To let's say $1,000 an hour, 1,000 times 2040. So that's where you're making $2 million a year. That's not even a lot, right? So let's talk about making, $10,000 an hour times 2040. So that's $20 million a year. That's more of the game that I'm interested in playing, right? So if I want to make $100,000, okay, that's more like, oh my God, you're gonna make $100,000. You're gonna be worth $100,000 an hour, right? That'll be $200 million. Let's say. Let's say no, it would be $50,000 an hour. Yeah, $50,000 an hour times 2040. What 2040 is the number of hours you're working, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Okay, that's $100 million. So that means if I want to make $100 million, okay, that means in 10 years I'll make $1 billion. Okay, that means I gotta look at my time as worth $50,000 an hour. $50,000 an hour. Do you think I'm gonna, like, if I'm looking at myself like I'm worth $50,000 an hour? What kind of people are you gonna talk to? You think I have time to spend on customers? No. Do you think I need to worry about, like, people are like, I'm worried about my 250 points, or 500 points for my circle group. I'm like, dude, if your goal is so big, you have missed the boat, completely missed the boat. You need to be like, okay, my goal is this big. Why do I need to do 500 points? I'm just gonna buy it. I'm using it, I'm gonna get my wife to use it, my kids to use it. 500 points, easy like that. Customer, done. And I'm gonna go focus on the right thing instead of like, oh, I need 50 customers. But some people's goals are like, hey, I want to make an extra $3,000 a month. You can, with $3,000 a month, you can do it just by finding those first level member customers and second level one, right? You can do that. $3,000, $4,000 a month. You can do it that way. Okay. But you're now here's another problem. I have, oh my God, I have 30 customers, my circle group customers. Now what I gotta do? I gotta service them. I have to like, they're customers. They're not like, when customer has a problem, they call you. They call a sponsor. Versus if I have a distributor, they're not gonna call me, they figure it out. Right? So having those customers is actually like giving me a headache. I love my customers, but like, they call me, they're like, oh, I want to buy this and this, and I'm like, dude, go on the website, okay? Yeah, hire an assistant. Yeah, you can do that. That's a good idea, but then you have to pay an assistant, right? I can do it, but can you hire an assistant? Not a lot of people can. Savannah could probably do it, but not a lot of people like starting can, right? So focusing on the right things can give you, depending on your goal, right? Just like what I told Corolla, right? Depending on the goal, you need the right hook for the right bait for the right person. If it's a small fish, you don't want to give them the big one. Like what I'm telling you right now, you shouldn't be telling this to like someone who want to make an extra $1,000. That's it. If you want to make an extra $1,000, don't tell them this, because it's like they're like, oh my God, that's too much, right? But the purpose of this call, like I said, okay, this call is not for everybody. This is call who wants to make like $1 million, multi-millions of dollars. I'm working with you guys so you guys know how to make multi-millions of dollars. This call is not designed so you can go, you use it, you can use a lot of stuff for that. I'm not designing this, for the guys that want to make $1,000 or $500 or an extra $2,000. You can use it for that, but that's not the message. That's not the purpose of it, So the purpose is the big thing. So I just want you guys to know that, okay? So anyways, yeah, you just know who you're talking to, and you're constantly deciding, how much time and effort I need to put with them. How do you know? By their actions. When they put in more action, you put in more action with them, right? Does that mean that somebody who's just starting, who has a small goal, can't have big goal? Of course not. They can. They can build it step by step, and that's fine. Put them in the system for that. But I'm constantly looking for the ones that are like ready. They're like, I'm ready. I have the money. I'm willing to get the money or whatever it is. I'm gonna take action and let's go. Because that speeds up, right? That speed things up. People say, I want to go fast, but they say, oh no, I want to slowly train everyone. Great. I don't know how long that's gonna take. Do you know exactly how long it'll take for them to get trained to that point? You don't know, right? But someone said, well, Steve, I'm not so good. Don't worry. Then go find the people who are better than you. You want to find people who are much better than you. Like I said, Lisby know how to run some of this business better than me, right? That's why I love people like Lisby, because she runs it. She don't need me. You need Derek and Claudia. Do they need me? No, they're running it. We have conversations, but they're running it. They're awesome, right? Maka's like running my calls, So this is the kind of people you need, right? But this is my funnel. This call is all my funnel. I'm looking for who I need to spend my time with the leaders. Now, doesn't mean someone said, well, I haven't done much. Well, step up. You be a leader, right? Start doing more. Start taking action. Doing more, running things, right? I don't ask Maka to do much. She just like, hey, I want to do this for you. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. She just takes responsibility and just does it. So anyways, go out there, okay? Figure out what your goals are. You guys just told me some of your goals, right? You want to make $40 an hour, $50, $100, $200, $1,000 an hour. That's all great, guys. Okay, but now you need to go, okay, who do I need to talk to? If you see yourself as $1,000 an hour, you're like, okay, well, my time better be efficient. So you can right? Learn this. Learn how to find their pain. And you got to learn how to find it fast for them. Find the urgency and pull that urgency out. Pull that pain out from them. And then you go, hey, look at this. This is your problem that I'm going to help you solve. This is the problem I'll help you solve. Boom. Let's go. And that's how you get to the next level. So anyways, that's today, that's the 7-Eleven talk, okay? It's a Taiwan 7-Eleven talk, right? We call it City Cafe. Anyways,
That's awesome
I don't know, I have too much fun.
Awesome that
It's
you were
what?
connected from there. Awesome. That's an example that you're connected from the
Yeah.
convenience store at midnight.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have look, I have phone numbers. Literally, I have a China phone number, right? Most time the tourists, you can get like the tourist stuff. Literally, long-term number, China number, okay? Like I pay, and I have a long-term Taiwan number. So out here I have full internet. In China I have internet, but it's like I need to do things. I need to get a VPN, and Savannah, thanks for the VPN, but that one they like they cut that Express VPN. I had to get a different VPN. So, anyways, but there's solutions to everything, right? If you really look, there's a solution to everything, guys. You can have everything you want. You can have your dreams, guaranteed, guaranteed. Okay, you just gotta say, well, how do I keep figuring it out? And you will fall flat on your face sometimes. Okay, you'll feel like quitting. Okay, that's when you know you're playing the game. It's when you feel like quitting. You're like, oh man, I'm really starting to play the game because like I feel like quitting. Sometimes you want to quit because it's like I was talking to Derek. He's like, oh my god, Steve, so much things happening so fast. I don't know what to do. I'm like, don't worry. I'm like, well, you're in the game now. You're really in the game. Okay. He's like, oh my god, so many crazy things. That's great, Derek. You remember those days. So just create it as fast as you can. Anyways, so thanks, Maka, for that comment. So we will see you guys. It'll be your night, okay? Your night, my morning.
Tonight.
I know.
Yeah. Question. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. It's because today
Question. Go ahead.
I have a role, whatever to do tonight. But I know that you are gonna tell me I don't have time right now. But tonight I will be late for the challenge because I have a business presentation. So can I try to do the role play even if I am late at the challenge?
Let's do.
Thank you.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
thank
You mean you want to do it now or you want to do it tonight?
If you
I don't
want, I
understand.
prefer
You want
right
to do it
now.
tonight? Your night?
If you want, if you
Okay,
can,
let's do
I
a quick
prefer
one right now.
Okay. So I have a person who used to work
All
for
right, I'm at
Natura.
7-Eleven. This is 24 hours.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I have a person who used to be a manager, like a high position in Natura. And she worked for them a lot of years, like many years. And in one, I don't know, once the company
Are you
decided.
talking about a corporate?
Yeah, like kind of. It's like.
Are you talking about corporate staff or are you talking about distributor?
No. No.
She works for them, not a distributor.
No, she used to be a manager of Natura. Natura direct sales. Okay, that
got it. Yeah, I understand.
A really good position in Colombia, but the company decided to I don't know how to echarla. What is that? What is the name?
Like
Fire
Okay,
her.
fire her.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's no longer working there.
Then
Yeah.
she started in another company, like really comparing with Natura. No, really bad with comparing with Natura. Direct sales again, like something where you sell with a catalog, many things, really a supermarket, and she's not happy, not happy at all. I have offered to her to have a coffee. Of course, she knows that I do news, and I think that because Newskin contract a new manager, one of our managers, she came from Natura, or I don't know, Natura or another company similar like that. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she asked me.
So yeah, what do you? Yeah. So okay. So
he asked me,
Jime,
do you know how your company look for new people for the corporate position? And I was like, oh my God, finally. So I told her, I don't have any idea. I only know that they contract an ex-manager of Natura, and she's working with Colombia, actually, with another country. But I'm freezing.
Okay.
I don't know how to approach her.
So here's the thing, okay? It's the same thing. You're gonna ask her, find out about the pain, right? What is the problem, right? She's looking for something. you need to find out what she's looking for. Okay, I know she's looking for this job. Okay, that's one thing. But people look for a job. They really, and this is kind of the idea. Like when I ask them, I literally would ask them, hey, so tell me what you're looking for. Oh, I'm looking for a job, blah, blah, blah. I used to work for this and this. I said, great, don't worry about that. But what did you really want? Like, what is this? What are you going to know? How much money you want to make? I'll go with that. Oh, I want to make this much, because this paid me this much and I want to make this much more. Okay, great. But what's that money going to do for you in the long run? So you keep going, why? Well, why you want to make that money? Well, I'll make that money because of, I want to be able to live a better life. Well, so what does that look like with better life? Like, tell me, what is that $10,000 a month going to give you? Well, it's going to give me stability. Oh, okay, stability. Well, stability due to what? Was it 10,000? Well, then I'll be able to, buy this house, and I'll be able to pay the mortgage for it, and I'll be able to, take my daughter to this best school. Oh, cool. So you're doing this for your lifestyle, right? Great. So let me ask you. So what happened? I mean, were you making that in Natura? Yeah, they're making close to it, but not really. So what happened? Well, they changed things. Okay. So I would say so why did they lay you off? Well, because they changed direction, blah, 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 all this stuff. That's why I'm looking for a new job. So are you looking, and I would ask this question, are you looking for stability? This is a good question to ask the people. Are you looking for the stability, the income source that continues to come in, the cash flow? Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I said, well, let me ask you a question. Did you get that stability with Natura? No, I didn't. I got laid off. Okay. So this new company you work for, do you have that stability with them? Yes, I have a job. It's stable. They're going to pay me. Okay. So is there any chance that they might lay you off the same way Natura did? Yeah, it can happen. I mean, did you expect that? Was it a surprise that Natura laid you off? Because you thought it was stable too, right? Yeah, that's right. So I know you asked about Nu Skin. Do you think Nu Skin is a stable job? Yeah, I think so. It's the biggest company in the world. Okay, great. But do you think they lay off people? No, they probably don't. Well, I can tell you they do lay off people too, because my account manager is gone. You can tell, you can have a little fun, right? So, yeah, no, it's not stable. I said, listen, what do you really want, right? You can tell them, yeah, my account manager is this one and this one. They're no longer with Nu Skin. Okay. So I said, look, I know you're looking for some stability for your family, right? I'm going to show you, are you interested in finding out the only way to create the stability, the stable income? Yeah. Okay. I'll show you what I do. Okay. Let me just tell you about my friend, Steve. He worked for a year and a half, 18 months, made a first $1 million, and then for the next 14 years, retired and got paid $9 more million. Is that the kind of stability you're looking for? Yeah. I'm interested in that. Great. Let me show you how to do this. So right, we're finding the pain. I don't know if that's what she's looking for, but when people keep looking for jobs, they think that jobs, or that might be it, or it might be something else. It might be like they feel like they can't do sales or whatever. They're doing sales. Come in. You work for, you got to sell the company to buy you and all this stuff. So that, I'm just giving you one scenario, but you need to find out from her, what is it that she wants? Like, what is that button, that pain button, or that thing that she really wants? She wanted the stability. That's the example I gave you. But it could be anything else. It could be like whatever. So just because I just gave you the example doesn't mean that that's her button. Okay? You need to find out from her. Because if she tells you, that means it's true. If you tell her, we don't know if it's true or not, right? That's just like what I just did. If I go, oh, you're like, oh, this is a good one to talk to her about. It may work, it may not, because it might not be her pain button. So find out from her. It might be easy. You know, she might give you some easier one than that. Does that help you?
A lot. Like, yeah, I wrote everything. Every single word. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. More than
Okay.
ready. Yeah.
So
because
that's
I'm-
a scenario. So you need to kind of, you can role play that.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Definitely. Yeah. I will go for her.
Yeah, it may or may not be that, but you know, a lot of people, it's a nice possibility, a high possibility. But I would always ask her.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go back because my wife probably thinks like I'm kidnapped or something. You know, I've fallen off into the gutter. You know, she's like, "What the hell?" You know, you've been out for like
Say
whatever.
hi
But no, I mean it's like safe
Jerry.
here. It's like
Yeah, say
You
hi.
will end up hating us.
I will, Lisby. Hey, I will, Lisby. Lisby, we were just in China. Oh my God, you, Lisby. I'll tell you, Lisby was with me in China. Okay, and I think Derek was. I don't know who else I was here. I don't know, was Pearl with me? But anyways, I'll tell you, China is a whole different place. Lisby.
Pearl went with
It's
us.
like so much cleaner and so much safe. Right? I think Pearl, right? Yeah. Yeah. So China is it's completely different from what it is when we went. It's like probably one of the safest places out there. I mean, because there's cameras literally everywhere, you know, and it's so clean. It's completely different from in the past. So anyways, yeah, we'll be up for another trip. You know, we'll set up something in the future. We go to China together again. So anyways, yeah, I'll start posting. I'm gonna start posting all the stuff, you know, from my China trips over there, you know, with you know, some of the different experiences and stuff. I mean, I told you guys some of the stuff, so I'll post those on the Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start using that and start leveraging it and creating that as a nice funnel. So anyway. So I will say hi to Sherry, Lisby, and then guys, we'll see you guys your night and mine tomorrow morning.
Tell her we
Ciao,
apologize.
everybody. Thanks, Silvana. No, don't worry. No. You don't have to apologize. I remember I'm responsible for staying out. Okay, she doesn't take that BS. She's like, no, Steve, you're out. Okay, you chose to stay out. So that lack of responsibility doesn't work. She like picks me up. Like she's like, no, Steve, it's not their fault. Okay, they're just saying that to make you feel good, but you chose to stay out.
I hope you
But
get to
thank you.
sleep
I
in your
appreciate
bed.
the thoughts. All right.
Bye.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right. Okay. Ciao, guys.
Bye, ciao.
Bye-bye.